Ace V3 YGO here, and today we have a treat. We have a V3 Spellground here. It is the Lilac from 2014, I believe. We'll pull it up here on the KBG Spellground archive, and we will see that it is indeed a classic design 2014 V3 with lilac and lavender color, aka pink on pink, to make it a little easier. Um, so you might notice the video seems maybe a little dark. This is the brightness that I could capture that actually shows the depth and the subtle difference in color, like in real life. With the brightness a little higher, it looked a little flushed out. It didn't look right. This shows what it basically looks like when you're sitting in a lit room in person with it. So sorry if like other things seem a little dark. I just wanted to get it as close to real as possible for my viewers. What's there to say about this? It came out in 2014 on V3 Fabric. V3 Fabric is one of my favorites. You'll notice the patterns here. You can tell it's almost in shapes. One of the softest fabrics that they have, and personally it looks like at times that it's breathing almost. It's like a spongy closeness that you would see in like the ocean, for example. Absolutely love the design here. The pink on pink is nice, and it's relatively rare. I believe for other pink mats there's like the seasonals and maybe the love ground that I can think of, the Valentine's Day Spellground release that they had. Let's see, I would rate V3 material right up there with the top three material, with 1, 2, and 3 personally. Many people like V1 and V2 the most. I think it's just because there's a higher barrier that people sometimes don't pay enough attention to V3. V3 is so quality, you know, compared to what we have now, for example, with V7s. If we step back into V3 tomorrow, the world would erupt in happiness, guaranteed, if you brought back any of the original trio of materials. Unfortunately, that will not happen. But what that does allow me to do is show off the V7 materials soon, as I have both the tan and the gray to go over for the old school re-releases, so aka V7s. I had a stitchless, but those got moved, so I'll be reviewing the 2 stitched. I think the stitching is quite interesting. I enjoy it for being on V7 as its flair, you know, as its thing. I can't say I love it overall in comparison, just because I don't love the material, so I can't really give that a thorough like chance even. The inking on it's fine. The inking on V3 is good. I'm gentle with it. You know, you would see like the salt and peppers, for example. You play on those enough, your ink disappears quickly if you're too rough with it. So both sides of this mat are great. I'm just showing the odd because I love looking at the mirror, over the upside down mirror with the goblet. Yeah, if you have any questions about this mat, you know, let me know. Like I said, V3 material, came out in 2014. It is called Lilac. It is lilac on lavender for its color scheme. Beautiful mat. I'll show how it sticks and grips and such with cards. I obviously have some cards here. Pick 5 up off the top. Okay-ish hand, but you know. Anyway, catches fine, moves smoothly. You know, you can toss your cards. My sleeves aren't the brand newest, but they're not old by any means. Whoops. Looks good. With all these kind of things on it, you know, it makes things pop being such a color on color scheme. I think it's a nice oddity that can never be replicated. I would have loved to see this in V1 or V2 or anything really following up. V6 got a lilac release, but it doesn't follow the same color scheme. If you've ever looked at the V6 lilac, I had a LTD of it for a little bit. I did end up moving it, It was seemed almost more purple. That might have just been the I don't really know. It was strange. It wasn't exactly what I wanted. It got moved. This is the original. So thank you for your time, for checking this out. Once again, this is Maximilian Fleischman. You can catch me around on Rags to Riches or some of the Yu-Gi-Oh pages across Facebook. I need to get my social medias up. Keep in touch with people. If you have anything you'd like to send me or suggest to me to check out, let me know. I am in the, I'd say, more of the hobby than the business, but of buying and selling mats at times. It is not a hustle. I do enjoy just flipping things back and forth and seeing what sticks. As I've been doing that for, I don't know, a little bit now. So following videos, I'll have coming up V7s to show you. I'll have a V2 Merlot coming in to show you. And I'll also have, this is a good one, I'm excited about this even though it's V6, the Pearl V6 LTD, the tritone similar to like a salt and pepper color scheme with 3 colors. Not similar in being black and white, but it's like, it's red and something. It's multicolored with colors. I'm hoping it looks really good. You know, if not, it'll get reviewed, it'll get moved. You know, you can ask me about it if it's around. But we got that coming up. So we have 3 different materials coming up, 2, 6, and 7 that we'll be going over. This is V3 once more. This is Speak Freak YGO signing out.